In today's video, we're diving into the groundbreaking concept from the best-selling author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. He introduced us to the cash flow quadrant, a revolutionary way to view the path from financial dependence to freedom. It's all about understanding the critical differences between those who chase security, finding themselves working tirelessly for money, and those who prioritize freedom, working smarter, not harder, to build a life of wealth and leisure. Stay tuned as we unveil the 8 powerful assets that could catapult you in the realm of the wealthy, ensuring you never have to work another day in your life. 1. Real estate, stepping away from the routine grind and towards a life where your net worth scales up to millions might seem like a far-fetched dream for many. Yet, believe it or not, it's entirely achievable, and it doesn't solely hinge on starting a business venture from scratch. The reality is starkly different for each of us, with unique financial backgrounds and constraints. For a significant number of us, the stability that comes with a steady job, complete with its perks and benefits, is non-negotiable. This necessity, however, doesn't condemn you to a lifetime of servitude in the corporate world. Exiting the so-called rat race is within reach. If you judiciously pivot to smart investing strategies early on, when your paychecks reflect an average income, the prospect of dipping into the real estate market might seem like an unattainable feat. But here's where the magic acronym, OPM, or other people's money, plays a transformative role, as spotlighted by financial guru Robert Kiyosaki. Kiyosaki's strategy revolves around leveraging borrowed funds to acquire rental properties. This maneuver is not just about adding another income stream alongside your traditional 9-to-5. It's also about letting these properties practically pay for themselves through rental income. This income not only covers your mortgage payments and associated property expenses, but also leaves extra cash ringing in your pocket. But the perks don't stop there. Venturing into real estate also ushers in notable tax advantages, practically handing you free money to redeploy or save. These tax breaks are golden opportunities to further propel your financial growth. Over time, with each additional property you secure, your reliance on your paycheck diminishes, marking your grand entrance into the realm of financial freedom. It's a world where you no longer work for money. Instead, your assets tirelessly generate income for you. By astutely navigating through real estate investments and progressively adding diverse passive income streams, you set the stage for amassing wealth that doesn't just elevate your financial status, but also serves as a legacy for generations to come. 2. Commodities. Ever wonder why the value of the dollar fluctuates so much? Imagine the concept of paper money is fundamentally a human invention. It's not tangible wealth, but rather a promise backed by governments. The curious thing is, governments have a powerful tool at their disposal, the ability to print more money whenever they wish. This very fact means the intrinsic value of the dollar, or any paper currency for that matter, is quite elusive. In today's global stage, the US holds the position as a superpower, making the dollar the reigning champion among currencies. But what if the tides were to turn? If another nation were to emerge as the new global superpower, its currency could very well dethrone the dollar. This uncertainty is why investing solely in one currency is a risky strategy for building wealth that lasts through generations. Who's to say when that piece of paper in your wallet might lose its value? To safeguard against these uncertainties, the ultra-rich turn their eyes towards God's money to commodities. We're talking about the essentials. Gold, silver, oil, alongside everyday necessities like food grains and meat. These are the assets that have held value to humanity across ages and are likely to continue doing so. Why? Because they're irreplaceable. We need food for sustenance, energy for movement and trade, and precious metals as a reliable store of wealth. Unlike paper assets, commodities come with a limited supply and a demand that remains relatively stable over time. Another brilliant feature of commodities, they're a natural hedge against inflation. When paper currency loses its purchasing power, the value of commodities generally goes up. That's why weaving commodities into your investment portfolio can be a game changer, especially in challenging economic times. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving, ensuring your wealth not only sustains but grows regardless of the financial climate. 3. Your health. Transforming time into treasure is indeed a quest of mental fortitude. But don't underestimate the power of physical vigor in propelling you towards your dreams. It's an uncomfortable truth that many of us, especially in our youthful zeal, often neglect our physical well-being. Laden with fast food, tempted by the allure of late-night beverages, and occasionally flirting with smoke under starlit skies, We convince ourselves that these are just rewards for our hard toil. It's a momentary escape, a brief respite before we plunge back into the grind, chasing after that next paycheck with the belief that it justifies our indulgences. Yet, as time unfurls, this cycle ensnares us. The immediate gratification not only consumes a chunk of our present earnings, but also mortgages our future, leaving us shackled to daunting medical expenses in our twilight years. However, envision a different path. One where you treat your body like the invaluable asset it truly is. Imagine engaging in regular exercise, not as a chore, but as an investment in your ultimate wealth portfolio. This isn't about fleeting aesthetics or chasing after an ideal. It's about elevating your energy levels, enhancing your mental clarity, and extending your lifespan. By prioritizing your health, you're not just guarding against future medical bills, you're amplifying your capacity to generate wealth. It's a formula for success that pays dividends well beyond the bank account, ensuring you not only achieve financial independence, but also enjoy a rich, vibrant life with your loved ones. In our quest for financial freedom, remember, your health is not just your wealth. It's the foundation upon which all other successes are built. 4, your network. Have you stumbled upon the gem of wisdom that goes, "A happy client is a referring client"? Well, if that tiny phrase hasn't yet etched itself into your memory, it's high time it did. Delving into the universe of personal branding or nurturing goodwill isn't just a nice to have, it's an absolute game changer in propelling your business, whether you're bootstrapping a startup or steering a Fortune 500 toward monumental success. Now, imagine kickstarting a catering enterprise. Picture every event you bring to life with your culinary magic. Each of those gatherings is a golden opportunity to expand your network exponentially. Why? Because if your savory delights can make guests pause mid-conversation, you've got yourself a fan base ready to ring you up for their next soiree. But here's the kicker. Excelling in what you do is merely the tip of the iceberg. The real magic happens when you step out of the shadows and market yourself. Like a pro waiting for success to knock on your door in today's fast-paced world just doesn't cut it anymore. You need to grab the microphone and announce to the world that you're the maestro behind those rave-worthy spreads. 5, business. Have you ever found yourself marveling at the colossal success of entrepreneurs, wondering how on earth they manage to accumulate fortunes within a single lifetime? It's easy to be misled by the glitzy portrayals of the ultra-rich in Hollywood movies, depicted as unscrupulous moguls who've seemingly never broken a sweat. However, this perception couldn't be further from the truth, and ironically, it's this very misconception that acts as an invisible barrier, keeping many of us in a state of financial stagnation. The path to creating a thriving business is paved with relentless effort, dedication, and yes, an immense amount of sweat and blood. Transforming a simple idea into a global powerhouse is an endeavor that's anything but trivial. Consider the titans of industry. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, they all share a common origin story, a narrative defined by hard graft and an unyielding drive to succeed. The stark contrast between wealthy business owners and the average employee boils down to their sources of income. While one group crafts assets that perpetually generate wealth, leading to a life of financial independence, the other remains ensnared in the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Entrepreneurs dedicate a few rigorous years to build enterprises that continue to prosper long after they've stepped back. In sharp contrast, employees expend their energy daily with little to no lasting legacy to pass on to future generations. It's a tale of two paths. Entrepreneurship unlocks the door to creating enduring wealth and securing a prosperous future for oneself and one's progeny, while a traditional employment trajectory often ends with retirement accounts that barely skim the surface of what's needed for a comfortable life, let alone an inheritance. This is the pivotal difference that distinguishes a life filled with infinite possibilities from one bounded by financial limitations. Next up, 6, paper assets. Now, lean in for this game changer. Unlike the time-intensive ventures of businesses and real estate, there's a sleeker path to financial freedom that fits snugly into your busy life. Picture this. After a long, draining day of work, instead of unwinding at the nearest pub, you channel those funds into a powerhouse of growth. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and government securities. Here's where it gets exciting. Each of these financial instruments dances to the beat of its own drum, offering you the chance to tailor your investment strategy to your own personal risk appetite. Imagine having a stake in the world's most thriving businesses without the headaches of day-to-day management. That's the beauty of paper asset. They're your ticket out of the never-ending 9-to-5 grind, kicking open the door to a realm where your money works for you laying the groundwork for a future ripe with abundant passive income streams. The key: cultivate disciplined spending habits and watch as the seeds you plant flourish into a garden of financial prosperity. Step by step, these investments can catapult you out of the rat race, transforming your dreams of wealth and leisure into reality. 7. Time. Time is money. A phrase echoed throughout history, but why does it resonate so deeply? Economists hail time as humanity's most valuable asset, a resource more precious than gold. Money, with its fleeting presence, pales in comparison to time's immutable value. The tales of NFL players who squander fortunes overnight serve as stark reminders of this truth. Yet time, once slipped from our grasp, remains forever out of reach. This brings to light the unparalleled advantage of youth. In the springtime of life, the liberty to take risks beckons, offering a safety net of time to recoup any financial setbacks. Conversely, the autumn years leave little room for recovery, underlining the critical importance of time utilization for achieving a prosperous retirement. Imagine the scenario where an individual begins their financial journey at 20, in contrast to another who procrastinates until 30. The former, by harnessing the power of early investment, significantly outpaces the latter, amassing wealth that the late starter can merely dream of. Even Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha himself, champions the cause of an early start in financial planning. But wealth accumulation transcends mere savings. It encompasses a proactive approach towards personal development. Consider the traditional 5-day work week, a cycle that gifts us with 2 precious days of potential growth. The choice lies with us to fritter away these moments in fleeting pleasures, or to seize them for self-improvement, to launch a side hustle, seek advancement in our careers, or perhaps to pursue a passion with the power to transform our lives. Engagement with such endeavors not only propels us towards financial freedom, but also forges a protective circle of wealth around us and our loved ones. True wealth, therefore, emerges not from the whims of global economics, but from our unassailable position within its flux. 8. Online assets. Imagine launching into the digital universe with an asset that costs you absolutely nothing to start, but has the potential to reward you endlessly. That's right, setting up a YouTube channel doesn't cost a dime. Think about it. How many times have you stumbled upon a YouTube video that taught you something incredible or simply made your day? We've all had those moments. Each one of us possesses a unique talent or skill. Maybe you're a culinary wizard, a master of comedy, or a tech whiz. The question is, why keep that magic to yourself when you could be using it to enlighten others struggling in areas where you excel? Here's where it gets exciting. By simply sharing your expertise or passion, you could quickly gather a tribe of followers, and once your subscriber count hits a certain number, YouTube starts to pay you. But wait, there's more. You're not just limited to earnings from subscribers. You can tap into the world of ad revenue, turning views into cash, and YouTube is just the beginning. Think broader. Online courses, websites, blogs, and even your social media pages, these are all online assets waiting to be utilized. Now imagine transforming these assets into a full-fledged business. By consistently fueling your assets with top-notch content, you not only enhance their value, but also open doors to hiring a dedicated team, joining lucrative affiliate programs, and diversifying your income streams. The potential is limitless. With the right strategy and dedication, these online assets can pave the way for you to amass wealth, allowing you to live a life where working is optional. In conclusion, the path to financial freedom and wealth accumulation is not just a dream, but a feasible reality for those ready to commit. From the slow but steady growth potential of real estate and businesses to the exhilarating pace of paper assets and the innovative avenues offered by online assets, the opportunities are vast and varied. Time, as we dissected, is the most precious commodity, urging us to start our financial journey sooner rather than later. Each step, whether it involves cultivating a rich portfolio of investments or harnessing the power of the digital world, propels us closer to a life where financial constraints are a thing of the past. But the secret ingredient, the key to unlocking this treasure chest of opportunity, lies within you. Your willingness to dedicate time to learn and to persistently chase after your goals. Now, I turn to you, dear viewers. What steps are you taking towards securing your financial freedom? Are there any unique strategies you found especially effective? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. I'm eager to hear your stories and learn from them. And if you found value in this discussion, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support fuels our passion to create content that empowers and educates, guiding you through your financial emancipation. Together, we can traverse the path to financial independence, making the dream of a worry-free future a vivid reality.